Hello and welcome to the finals of JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Knockout Tournament Season 2 between Fire Strikers and Incredible Hulk. This match is being played at Anjana Cricket Ground, Hyderabad. Fire Strikers have won the toss and elected to bat first. Ranjit Reddy and Nagesh are the openers. And Nagi Reddy bowling the first over. Getting some moment. Is able to move the ball in the air slightly. Bit of swing. And he started off well with 3 dots in a row. And Ranjit is off the mark. Good backup by Ramakrishna. Well, he saved a single. Ramakrishna. He's a left-hander. He was running towards his right side. Made sure that he doesn't give a single. And brilliant delivery. And an excellent over from Nagi Reddy. 3 without loss, Fire Strikers. That's in the air, and that's been put down. Well, they needed that luck. Nagesh gets alive pretty early in the innings. Chakrathar bowling the second over of this innings. He played 90 matches, got 72 wickets. His best performance, 5 for 33 runs. Oh, lovely. Brilliant in swinger. That surprised the batter completely. There's a big gap between bat and pad. In fact, he didn't expect that to come in. It knocks the leg stump over. No footwork whatsoever. He got a life in the previous delivery. But that luck runs out the very next ball. Five strikers, 5 for 1 in 1.3 overs. 𝗪𝗠𝗃𝗀 is the new batter. He played well in the semi-final. Even Ranjit Reddy had a good match, the previous one. Oh, very well stopped. Brilliant footwork by the fielder there. A third man. Good enough bounce. Excellent over. 4 runs and a wicket in it. Five strikers, 7 for 1 after a couple of overs. Brilliant fielding. It's been pretty quick, Ramakrishna. Moving to his right, moving to his left. He recovered from a leg injury a couple of weeks ago. Misfield, they're going for the second, and comfortable second run is taken. I was talking about the injury that he had, Ramakrishna. He recovered quickly, and he's back to the field. And that's gone very high in the air and long enough to go over the infield. First boundary. Well, another misfield. You can't make these mistakes against a solid opponent. You've seen their game in the semi-finals. It's pretty tough team. It's full of good players. Incredible Hulk 11 started this innings pretty well. Lovely. Yorker on the pads. And solid block by 𝗪𝗠𝗃𝗀𝗀. 3 overs have been bowled, 16 for 1. 9 runs conceded in that over. Brilliantly bowled. He tried to bowl the same length that worked in the previous occasion. But this time it takes a thick edge and gets a single. Should be a wide. No, it's not, says the umpire, because the batter moved towards the offside. Once again, he's trying to generate the extra bounce off the surface. He's hitting the deck harder. Chakradhar. Well, there were two noises. One is bat hitting the ground. Also, the ball hitting the bat, taking an edge. A forward push that's gone straight to Nagarjuna at covers. Bowling has been pretty good so far. Only one boundary conceded in 4 overs. That's incredible. 4 overs gone, 20 for 1. That's in the gap. Fielder gives a chase. Well, there was a bit of confusion there between the batters. Sandeep Sai, he ran a couple of feet for the second run, and Ranjit Reddy sent him back at the right moment. Full toss, and that's been punished. It's gone all the way for 6. Ranjit is not taking any risk. He's playing a game which is not his natural game at the moment. Usually he's aggressive, but he's taking his time. The bowler under pressure immediately after that maximum. He's respecting the good balls, depositing the bad ones away. It's gone again. That's gone very high. And that goes for 4 as well. Sridhar bowling his first over. He already conceded 12 runs of 4 deliveries. Two more deliveries to go. It's a better line. Don't give width to Ranjit. Slower delivery. Good variation at the end of the over. 5 overs gone, 32 for 1. One more remaining, one more over in this power play. Naresh Gaur into the attack. Now he has the boundary riders at long off and deep mid wicket. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 goes big this time. That was pitching in midland leg, going slightly towards the leg stump. And he picks it up nicely. Beautiful connection. And that's gone all the way for 6. They're improving their strike rate. Through the offside, and it's been taken. It lost his balance. It was in the air. It was straight to the fielder. And Naresh Gaur gets a wicket in the last over of the power play. And 27-run partnership has come to an end. In fact, that is a 33-run partnership between Ranjit and Sandeep. Sandeep gone for 10 of 9 deliveries. A simple catch taken by 𝗃𝗏𝗃. Fire strikers, 38 for 2. Kranti is the new batter. Oh, that's a brilliant throw. Straight onto the stumps at the non-striker's end. And 2 wickets in quick succession. It was a risky run. They should have waited to see who's coming. Well, Kranti goes without scoring in an attempt to get off the mark. Back-to-back wickets. 38 for 3 in 5.3 overs. Brilliant throw by Aki. Satya is a new batter. Another risky run. This time, it was Ranjit who was running to the danger end. Satya on strike. Well, he has to reball it. Naresh Gaud. Ball's a slower delivery. Brilliant over. 8 runs and 2 wickets in it. Power play is completed. 5 strikers lost 3 wickets in it for 40 runs with a run rate of 6.67. Most of it was dominated by the bowling side. Incredible Hulk 11. Ranjit tried to dominate with a couple of boundaries and a maximum in the middle overs. In the middle of this power play. But the bowlers did a fantastic job. Now the field is spread. Well, fielder giving it a chase, but I think the ball will go for the boundary. It will go. It has gone. Well, he has 3 boundary riders on the offside, but missed on the line. Ball down the leg stump line. And Satya gets his first boundary. So deep third is pulled in, square leg, pushed back, deep backward square leg. He gets the line better this time. Sridhar. Cuts it in the gap. Brilliant shot by Ranjit. Solid defense. Two is a call. They're coming back for two pretty comfortably. Well, he goes on the front foot. There's a fielder there, but is only a spectator watching the ball sailing over his head. For a split second, it looked like it may not clear the boundary rope, but it was just over. 50 up in this over, and that's a good over for the batting side. Squeezed 17 runs from it. After 7, it's 57 for 3. A couple of boundaries and a maximum in that. Just one good over will turn things around in their favor. 5 strikers were struggling in the previous over, which is the 5th over, or rather the 6th. But we got 17 runs from the 7th. So it's a good contest so far between ball and bat. We have to see how they take this game forward in these middle overs. Lovely shot. Sensible, effortless. That was a huge wide down the leg side. Tried a paddle sweep. He just wanted to get some bat on it. And Satya gets his second boundary. Ramesh Vengati. That's coming from over the wicket, right arm medium fast bowler. Well, he tried to play the same shot. But Ramesh adjusted the line a little closer to the leg stump line. Square leg move to fine leg. Ooh, Nagarjuna has taken a big blow to his chest. He seems to be okay. Full toss. Now punches it on the back foot. Just 6 runs of that over, which is the 8th one. 5 strikers, 63 for 3. Now another change in the bowling. Shiva Reddy comes into the attack. Very experienced player. He has played 204 matches, got 187 wickets. Best bowling performance, 5 wickets for 1 run. That is incredible. Now 2 is a call. The fielder is coming pretty quickly and they are going for the second run quickly as well. That's very good running. They ran the first one hard. And that made the second one much easier. Oh, that's a direct throw. A big uphill and up goes the finger. Let's look at the replay. I have to look from the other angle. That looks like a close call. The bat in the air. The bat is still in the air. And I see the dust out there. I think that's out. Now, प्ले करो एक बार. Let's look at the replay once again from the side angle. Cuts it. It's gone straight to the fielder, and that's a brilliant throw. He has to aim at a single stump. Now at this stage, both foot and the bat were in air. And another brilliant partnership has come to an end. Satya had to depart after making 12 runs. They're 4 down for 68. The new batter is 𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗲. It was a fantastic throw by 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗏 to break the set partnership. 9 overs gone, 69 for 4. Naresh Gaur, bowling the 10th over of this innings, has got a wicket in his first over. Swings and misses, and the ball passes pretty close to the off stump. There's still a bit of swing. That's what Sunil tells his partner Ranjit on the other end. It's moving inside. That's an in-swinger. Brilliantly bowled by Naresh Gaur. Fire strikers are playing back-to-back matches. Maybe that could be the reason that the intensity of running between the wickets has dropped. Mid-on inside the circle, and there's no one to stop that boundary towards long on. In fact, it's a lot straighter. First boundary for Sunil. Missed on the line slightly. has gone down the leg side. So he has to bowl that delivery once again. Attempted Yorker turned out to be low full toss. Very well fielded in the deep. So just a single. So halfway through the innings, 5 strikers, 77 for 4. And it's time for a hydration break. Well, the game resumes after the drinks break. 77 for 4. Well, that's in the air. Now it's change of sides. The wind is blowing diagonally from the bowler's end. So he played a shot against the wind. Brilliantly fielded by Ramakrishna once again. Sivareddy continuing his spell. And that kept low and straight. Straight onto the stumps. Now they want to check the replay. Let's look at what happened. I back-to-back dots. Last ball to go. One bounce to long off. Just a single to finish the over. 11 overs gone, 80 for 4. Well, that's in the air. Once again, balls fuller. Ramesh Vengati. Bowling his second over. Not fuller. It's a full toss onto the pads, heading outside the off stump line. Once again on the pads. Ramesh has full control on his line and length. Is not trying to generate extra pace. Or he's not trying to do anything out of the box. Excellent running between the wicket, especially by Sunil. There are only 2 runs initially they have taken, and he pushed for the third after the fielder threw the ball to the keeper. "12 overs gone, 86 for 4. Should be a wide. Shivareddy continues. There's only 3 fielders on the onside, 2 on the boundary rope in front of the square, long gone and deep mid wicket. And he takes the wicket of Ranjit Reddy, the dangerous batter. I think he lost his temper, or rather patience. In fact, he got to a half century. None of his teammates noticed. Yet another half century for Ranjit. Well, Ranjit gone for 51. Clean ball by Shivareddy. Back-to-back half centuries for him. He made 51 runs from 39 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 2 incredible sixes. And now 𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃 joins Sunil Kota in the middle. Brilliantly bowled. Slower delivery. That's in the air. Slightly away from Nagarjuna. He had no chance. Well misfield. And that's gone for 4. Little bit of casual effort there. Still, it's a good over. The successful one, 8 runs and a wicket. 13 overs gone, 94 for 5. Current run rate is 7.23. With that, the projected score is 145. As I mentioned, fire strikers are playing back-to-back matches. Maybe that could be the reason that they look a little tired. That's up in the air, but that will land safely. Right moment, but the ball bounces off his hands. Thick inside edge, and Ramakrishna is giving it a chase. They get a couple of runs and 100 up for fire strikers. 100 for 5, 101 for 5 after 14 overs. Thick inside edge. has gone to third man. Now 2 is the call. And they get 2 runs comfortably. Slowly they're trying to build a partnership here. 15 of 13. Current run rate is still just over 7, 7.2. And that's a quicker delivery. He bowled really well, Shiva Reddy. Last ball of his spell. Well, he completed his 4 overs for 23 runs and a wicket. The economy of 5.75. And 15 overs gone. Fire strikers 107 for 5. Well, 5 more overs to go. And Fire strikers want to finish it strong. You might expect one of these batters or both of them will try to accelerate the scoreboard. Well, that's gone very high. Nagireddy is looking for it, but Nagarjuna called for it. But he could not hold on to it. Second drop catch. By the skipper. In fact, that was the right call. Because the skipper was fielding at covers. He can run forward rather than the bowler running backwards. Now these batters are swinging the bats harder at everything. Cuts it. That's in the gap, and that'll be 4. Second boundary for Srikanth. Change of pace. Sixteen overs gone. 115 for 5. 𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃 is back into the attack. This is his third over. Now Sunil wants a change of bat. The partnership is worth 27 of 25 deliveries. Almost run a ball, but most importantly, they are there in the middle. Very well bowled and fielded as well. Let some extra bounce and misfield. "17 overs gone, 120 for 5. The run rate has come down slightly to 7.06. But both these batters very much settled in the middle. So they might change the gears anytime to accelerate the scoreboard. They're getting some assistance in terms of water and change of bats. I'm sure they must be carrying some message from the dugout as well. Attempted Yorker. It's gone through the gap between bat and pad. That's in the air and in the gap. Well, that's a, I would say, poor throw. He collected the ball, but he should have thrown it back to the bowler pretty quickly to save that extra run. It's in the air, in the gap, and that's 4. Now runs started to flow a little heavily. The skipper is struggling in the field a bit today. Dropped a couple of catches. And now a misfield. Well, that's a bad news. Srikanth is struggling. Did he have a catch? A hamstring? It looks like he's walking off. That seems to be serious. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗃 is walking off. And this time, another set batter is gone. Going for unnecessary run. The run which is not there. Just a while ago, a couple of deliveries ago, everything seemed to be okay. Things are going in their way for fire strikers. All of a sudden, 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 is retired hurt, and Srikanth is run out. Or rather, it's Srini who got run out. Well, Srini gone without facing a delivery. And now comes Jayaraman. Who will be at the non-strikers end. But Srikanth Gaud continues to attack the bowlers. Lawful toss. It was hit so powerfully, executed perfectly well. Back-to-back boundaries for Srikanth. gone again. It's very high in the air and brilliantly taken at long off. And finally, one catch is taken, and so it could be a big wicket if he was given another chance, because he just started to go aggressive. He's got back-to-back boundaries. This time, it was caught by Aki at long off. An entertaining innings of Srikanth Gowd has come to an end. He made 33 runs of 23 deliveries. That includes 5 boundaries. Now 7 down for 138 in 18.4 overs. Now Bharat walks in. Both new batters are in the middle. They are yet to face a ball. Bharat is off the mark. Now that's a wide down the leg side, so he has to re-ball it. Nagireddy. Well, that is pretty casual. It's really not up to their level. Nagarjuna, this time he did well. Unfortunately, Nagireddy could not collect the ball at the non-striker's end. So 2 wickets and 12 runs in the 19th over. 141 for 7. Last 6 legal deliveries to be bowled. And Chakradhar bowling that last over. Very well fielded by Nagireddy. And they squeezed the second run out of nowhere. Well, this is what you might say the comedy of errors. That is definitely funny. Keeper had all the time in the world to aim at those 3 stumps. He misses to save the run. There, in terms of overthrows, they get a couple of runs. Well, finally, the mechanics started. The machine has been struggling, has been working from morning itself. Successfully, he started the roller. Now coming back to the game. Last delivery. and that resulted in a run out. The 20 overs have been played. Fire Strikers managed to get only 146 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. The target for 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗏 is 147. The chase will begin after the innings break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the chase of the finals of JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Knockout Tournament Season 2. Incredible Hulk 11 are chasing a total of 147. And their openers are Siva Reddy, who's off the mark, and Datta. That's a wide. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 with a new ball. 𝗏𝗏 has got 52 wickets in 51 matches. His bowling figures of 5 wickets for 6 runs. An economy of 7.93. What's on the pad? Well, both players tried to play football with that white cricket ball. But the ball found the boundary rope. Datta is off the mark with that boundary. Brilliantly bowled. Datta played 44 matches, made over 1100 runs with an average of 36.8 and a very good strike rate of 160. On the other end, Siva Reddy has played over 200 matches and got 4,200 runs with a career average of 24.42. The strike rate is even better, 168. Brilliantly bowled by Venkat. Was not giving any room for the batter. Going a lot straighter. Straight to the stumps. First over completed, 6 without loss. Incredible Hulk 11. Well, the first batting of average score on this ground is 189. But in this match, the total is far below than the average. And the highest score chased on this ground is 272. Good to see Sunil is back onto the field. He left the field when he was batting as retired hurt. Looks like he got cramps. Now he is able to come back and bowl. A flighted delivery. Siva Reddy thought it might go as wide. Then he realized it's going to be a low or full toss. Simply lets it go. Yorker outside the off stump. This time he tried to poke, swung his bat away, but there was no connection. Again, if you look at that, this is uneven bounce. He's swinging his bat vertically, and there was a huge gap between the bat and ball. Well, that's a big appeal. Siva Reddy is not accepting. He thinks it's the wrong decision by the umpire. Definitely there's a big noise. The bat hitting the turf. Well, the umpire has already given his decision. I think Siva Reddy has to leave. Let's look at the replay once again in slow motion. There, the bat hit the ground. There seemed to be clear gap. Okay, that's inconclusive from this angle because on-field umpire has given the decision of out. Let's look at the other angle. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit. Now this is from the other angle, side camera. Well, the game resumes, and it resumes pretty nicely. Well, that was a full toss outside the leg stump line. He pulls it. It's gone for 4. Seven for 1 after 2 overs. And that's on the pads. So there are no leg buys and no leg before wickets. To keep the game simple. It's 11 for 1 after 2.2. Well, that one kept low and wide. Signal given by the umpire. And the bat came off his hands of 𝘃𝗏. Venkat has come back strongly, especially after that first ball boundary. Adjusted his line and length, and he's pretty consistent with that. 𝘃𝗏 walked down the track, but could not make a connection with the ball. So 3 dots in a row. Three overs gone, 12 for 1. Well, it's a pretty slow start for 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏, and it's a very good one from the bowling point of view. Well, he's gone big. Just one bounce over the rope. Over straight long off. Well, that's the third boundary of the innings. Second one for Datta. Immediately change of field after that boundary. Now he uses that full toss to his advantage and pulls it towards deep backward square leg. Back-to-back boundaries for Datta. Effortless. Simply guided it and timed it well. After the first boundary, mid-off push to the boundary rope. So both boundary riders are straight down the ground. At long off and long gone. But it doesn't matter if where they are. This time he clears the rope over deep cover. So the umpire wants to check a boundary check time. And yes, that landed outside the boundary rope. 4 overs gone, 28 for 1. .28 for 1 in 4.1 overs. Once again, there was a bit of delay to resume the game as the ball disappeared into the woods. Well, that's gone very high, but that lands safely. And 𝗃𝗏 gets a couple of runs. Drives it well. Sunil is interested and he has taken a blinder. And it's a big wicket. Catch taken brilliantly. Looks like he's still struggling a bit. Sunil Kota is a wonderful athlete, all-rounder. Takes a blinder. It was hit hard. Calculated it well. And takes the catch safely. Second wicket down for Incredible Hulk 11 for 31 runs. And this time it's Datta was departed. Has gone for 19 of 11 deliveries. He has hit 3 boundaries and 1 maximum. Now it's going to be left-hand, right-hand combination. Ramakrishna walks in. Ramakrishna played 21 matches, got just over 240 runs, averaging 16, and strike rate of close to 80. Well, he's on strike. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 has got a wicket in his first over. Has taken the wicket of Datta. Ramakrishna couldn't find the gap, but he middled it. That would give him some confidence. Goes over the infield. And the ball is running towards the boundary rope. And Ramakrishna opens his account in style. That's a lovely square cut. 8 runs and a wicket in that over. 36 for 2 after 5. One more over to go in this power play. Current run rate is 7.2 and the required is 7.4. The more runs they can accumulate in this over makes it much easier for them to chase this down, chase this total in the middle overs. Change in the bowling attack. Srini UBS. The right arm medium bowler comes into the attack. He brings an extra fielder onto the offside in the 30-yard circle. Shot covers. He tried to defend Ramakrishna. Should be a wide. Now it's a no ball because the ball pitched outside the strip. That's going to be a free hit for Ramakrishna. Placed on to the onside in the gap. The ball is slowing down, but it has enough pace to reach the boundary. Second boundary for him. And that two of the free hit. Comes down the track. It's gone to deep square leg for 4. Well, that's a no ball again. Over the waist height. This time, the free hit will be faced by 𝗂𝗏. Looks like Srini lost control of the ball. He could not grip it well. Well, 𝗂𝗏 missed it completely. That's in the gap. There's a second boundary for 𝗂𝗏, and runs started to flow. It's a second boundary in the over as well. So making full use of the field restrictions. Just one more delivery to go. Very well fielded. 50 up for 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏. They were 49 for 2 by the end of the power play. Now it's 50 for 2 in 6.1 overs. 𝗙𝗪𝗫𝗀 is back to bowl his second. Well, that's in the air. Keeper, now bowler himself, went for it, but it was nowhere close to him. So the flick shot gone wrong for Ramakrishna. It's taking the leading edge. Well, that's another no ball. And it's going to be another free hit. Sensible batting. He just waited for the ball to come. Plays an uppercut. Well, he was bowled on the free hit. They ran for a single. This combination is growing well. 26 of 14. And that also brings the required run rate down to 6.67. Well, a slower flighted Yorker. Ramakrishna was eager to come down the track, but the ball dipped. Well, that's a wide signal. That's another extra. Ten runs of the seventh over, 59 for 2. More 88 runs needed from 78 deliveries. Catch it is a call. And that's almost a drop. I think it was in his hands. Ramakrishna went for the second. I think the catch was dropped. Comes from the bottom of the bat. He overran to his left. Couldn't judge it well. So Kranti into the attack. That's a good delivery. Slightly away from the off stump. Pace off delivery. Once again, he tried to play it onto the onside, flick it, takes an edge, just for a single. Well, that's a powerful shot, all through the ground, straight. There's no side screen though, but it could have been gone onto the side screen. Very nicely executed shot by 𝗃𝗍. He balanced himself well. Boundary number 4 for him. 8 overs gone, 68 for 2. Well, that's another no ball. Another free hit. So Ramakrishna on strike. Swings and misses. He wanted to make some room for himself, but that room was way too much. He could not even reach the ball. Thick inside edge to backward square for a single. Srikanth Gaud into his first over. That's driven nicely. A beautiful cover drive from 𝗃𝗍. That is from the textbook shot. It's a perfectly executed. This time onto the onside. Sensible batting. Has got a boundary. Immediately he takes a single to rotate the strike. cuts it in the gap. It may not go for 4. They only get a single. 9 overs gone, 76 for 2. More 71 runs needed from 66 balls. They're on the right course at the moment. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲. Also on the cruise control mode. They still have 8 wickets in hand. The required run rate is under control. Now fire strikers need to strike back strongly to get back into the game. They need wickets. And this partnership is going close to half century. 45 from 30 deliveries. Ramakrishna on 16 of 18 deliveries. Aki 30 of 23. Well, that's a huge wide. Kranthi bowling his second over. Well, that's in the air, but didn't carry to the fielder. It covers. That's in the air. Fielder underneath it, and he takes the catch. And this is a massive wicket as well. And 47-run partnership has come to an end with Aki's dismissal. It's gone for 30 of 24. Another good catch in the deep. It was a full toss with good enough width. His eyes lit up when he saw that ball, but he could not send it over the boundary rope. An entertaining innings has come to an end. Prajun, as the fielder, was taking that brilliant catch. Now Chakrathar replaces Aki. And that's gone down the leg side. So another extra. So many extras have been given. 4 no balls, 6 wides, and 2 byes. Well, 1 wicket produces another. And Kranthi is on a roll here. 2 wickets in his over, in his second over. And it's a big blow to 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲. A flighted delivery. Flighted Yorker on the off stump line. Chakradhar in and out without scoring. '79 for 4 in 9.3 overs. This is what I was talking about at one stage, or just an over ago. They were on cruise control. Everything was going in the way for incredible Hulk 11, and all of a sudden, things have changed. They have lost two wickets in the same over, and now the skipper walks into the middle. Nagarjuna has got over 300 runs in 32 matches, averaging 11.19, strike rate close to 85. It's a huge responsibility on his shoulders now. Now the best buddies are in the middle, Nagarjuna and Ramakrishna. So 79 for 4. Still 68 runs needed from 63 deliveries. And the skipper on strike. Kranti has got 2 wickets already. Still 2 more deliveries to go in this over. He gets the connection, but it's a brilliant effort in the deep. The skipper is off the mark. Well, that's a fantastic over for fire strikers. 4 runs and 2 wickets. So halfway through the innings, incredible Hulk 11, 80 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And now it's time for a short drinks break. And the game resumes after the break. And the skipper gets a boundary towards deep mid wicket. This change of sides. And he strikes it powerfully. Srini is back to bowl his second over. It was a bit expensive in his first. Considered 12 runs. Now Srini coming from around the wicket to the right-hander. Once again, that's in the gap. And that will go for 4 as well. Well, 2 boundaries for the skipper. Now he's striking at 150. 9 runs from 6 deliveries. He's just using the pace of the ball and finding the gaps. First one towards the onside and the second one towards deep backward point. Again, change of side. Rather, now he is coming from over the wicket, Srini. Nagarjuna tries to sweep, but there was no connection. Gets a single and gets off the strike. Well, misjudged by the fielder, and runs keep flowing. Now another boundary for Ramakrishna. Well, Nagarjuna is in a good form. He made 91 runs in the last 5 games. When in the previous game, he made 25 runs and stayed not out. He's continuing his form, and so is Ramakrishna. They're 93 for 4 after 11 overs. Now it's a run a ball required, 54 from 54. Flicks it, misfield. Well, nothing is going right for fire strikers. Extras, misfields. Well, that's in the air and taken. Well, it was short but entertaining innings from the skipper. Nagarjuna has to depart. Has given a simple catch to Nagesh. With that catch, he has completed 700 catches in his career. And Kranti gets another wicket. Three wickets for him. And Nagarjuna has to depart after making 14 runs in 9 deliveries. He has hit 3 boundaries with a strike rate of 155. So incredible Hulk 11 lost half their side for 97. And Sridhar joins Ramakrishna in the middle, another right hand. So that right hand left hand combination continues. A fielder comes in at short covers. Well, more runs. Four byes. And 100 up for incredible Hulk 11. 101 for 5 in 11.3 overs. Okay, goes over the head of the non-striker this time. They don't have to do anything fancy now, these batters. Current run rate is under 6. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Sridhar gets his first boundary from the bat. That was outside the leg stump line, and he simply flicks it. Gets a boundary. 107 for 5 after 12 overs. Now 40 runs needed from 48 deliveries. Now that gap between the required runs and the available balls has been increasing. The required run rate is 5 now. Venkat is back to bowl his third over. It's coming from around the wicket to the left-hander. Swings and misses. Back-to-back dots to start the over with. This time he had some bat on it, going for the quick single. And well, there's an overthrow. Ramakrishna comes back for the second. He moves on to 24. There's some extra bounce. Another simple single towards long off. Well, that's a wide down the leg side. Venkat grunts again. Another one going down the leg side, but this is very close to the leg stump. But it's wide nonetheless. Overall, 18 extras have been given. Brilliantly played by Sridhar. Just waited for it. That's a good delivery to finish the over by Venkat. 13 overs gone, 1-1-3 for 5. More 34 runs needed from 42 deliveries. Required run rate has come down even further to 4.86. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 is back into the attack. 34 runs needed from 40 deliveries with 5 wickets in hand. Now the batters are under no pressure whatsoever. They're getting some easy singles. And they're also getting some freebies, which is taking the pressure off of those dot balls. So far, they've played 40 dot balls. They're trying to improve their running between the wickets. That's a huge difference compared to the first innings. Fire strikers have taken 55 singles, whereas Incredible Hulk, they have taken only 25. Oh, another drop catch. But that was hit very powerfully. The fielder is placed specifically in that catching position. But it was hit incredibly hard. Well, mix up. And the throw is to the wrong end. Ramakrishna gets a life. Well, this is what pressure does to you. Too many people talking, instructing, and the execution was completely wrong. To the wrong end. The throw was to the wrong end now. So 14 overs gone, 116 for 5. Now 31 runs needed from 36 deliveries. Slowly the light is fading off. Local time 6:19. 6:19 p.m. Would they try to finish things off at the early as possible, or will this game go till the last over? Visibility would be a problem. Well, that's a wide plus a single. Now 29 needed from 36. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 bowling his third over. In the air, and that falls short. Well, Ramakrishna is living on the edge. Some drop catches. Run out chances. Oh, he swung. But it was the bounce that beats him. Down the track. Well, tension everywhere. Why not? This is the final. of JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Knockout Tournament Season 2. Thick inside edge. Fielder gives it a chase, but the ball is always ahead of him. Boundary number 2 for Sridhar. That's what he was telling from the middle. He was telling his team members not to panic. Because he is confident that he will take care of the things. Now Sandeep is coming from around the wicket and it's a big shot. It was in the air for quite some time. And the fielder does a good job. It's straight long on to cut it off. That's in the gap. They will get 2 at least, but they get even better. It's gone for 4. The fielder at long off was standing a lot straighter. And it's gone towards a deep extra cover. Ramakrishna becomes the highest scorer on the team so far, 31 of 31. Those are the beautiful visuals of the sunset. The sun is hiding behind those clouds. Ready to set. Now 19 needed from 30. Well, that's up in the air. 2 members coming. Good that there was no collide. Keeper was going for it. The fielder was coming for it. $129 for 5 in 15.1 overs. Well, there's a misfield and they're coming back for the second. You can hear the cheers from the dugout of incredible Hulk 11. It's already started to celebrate. Slower delivery. Ramakrishna played it a little too early. And he pulls it. So to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Bottom edge. It doesn't matter whether it's from the middle of the bat or edge or bice or any other extra, as long as these numbers keep adding to the scoreboard. They made sure the scoreboard is ticking. Ramakrishna moves on to 35. 16 overs have been bowled. 134 for 5 and only 13 runs needed from 24 deliveries. Fire strikers need some wickets here because it's not over until it's over. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗃 is definitely ahead in the race. However, fire strikers can rise from the ashes anytime. And they are looking for that breakthrough. Swings and misses. Sridhar is asking for, he's appealing whether it was wide or not, or why not. It was not given because he moved. Now Kranti bowling his last over. So far, just a single of 3 deliveries. Three dots back to back. That's in the air. And that falls safe. And he's going back for the second. Ramakrishna running to the danger end. But Sridhar gets a couple of runs. Last ball of the over. "17 overs gone, 137 for 5. Only 10 runs needed from 3 overs. Ramakrishna is on strike. And it's Venkat Kumita to bowl the 18th over. Effortless and sensible batting. They're happy to take singles and rotate the strike. Now the required runs have come down to single digit. 9 needed from 17. Venkat from over the wicket. Solid block, brilliantly bowled, and equally well defended by Sridhar. He goes big and clears the rope over deep mid wicket. First maximum for Sridhar. And now they are 1 hit away to finish things off. Brilliant shot from Sridhar. Is determined to finish the game in this over itself. Slightly shorter in length. Takes a single, gives strike to Ramakrishna. One to level the scores and one more to win this game. The team is already waiting outside the boundary rope to charge in after the winning runs. And now the scores are level. Last ball of the over. What is it going to be? Will the match end here or will it go to the 18th over? Well, that is all over for Fire Strikers as 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗃 won this match by 5 wickets. And look at the celebrations. The best buddies are celebrating. Ramakrishna stayed till the end to finish things off. He made 38 runs of 38 deliveries, and great support for him in terms of Sridhar, who made 28 runs of 23 deliveries. Overall, they got 20 extras in bowling. Kranti got 3 wickets. Sunil Kota and Sandeep Sai got 1 wicket each. Well, stay tuned for the presentation ceremony. Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation of JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Knockout Tournament Season 2. It was a wonderful day of cricket. Overall, three matches have been played between 4 teams, and especially Fire Strikers played 2 back-to-back matches. Now, it was a wonderful tournament today, throughout the day, and to talk about this and to thank players or to share his ideas and thoughts, may I request Nagarjuna Garu to come over and talk a few words for the team.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. Yeah. My sincere thanks to each and every players who attended this JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Season 2. My special thanks to the captain of Fire Strikers Sacha and Vice Captain Kranti, and the Apex Thrusters Captain Raj and Vice Captain Sunny Garu, and the captain of Alpha team Mr. Kumar and Vice Captain Agastya, and our Hulk team, the Vice Captain Ramakrishna and our team. This is the second tournament we are conducting from JAYAKETAN Arena, and I am very happy to see that we added a new team this time, Apex Tuskers, and they also played very well, and they given a tough fight to Fire Strikers. And also the Fire Strikers, they didn't calm down, and they showed their maturity and their game in both the games, and they fight their level best, and they got the runners cup. My sincere thanks to them. And especially I want to thank each and every player, because day by day their capabilities are increasing and everyone are performing. So this is what JAYAKETAN Sports Arena we are expecting. We want to make champions, so that is what we are conducting these tournaments. So I request everyone, be prepared and we come up with the other tournament with very well your skills and improve your skills. Thanks each and everyone. So now we will continue the presentation ceremony. Over to Sam.
Thank you very much, Nagarjuna Garu. And this is an entire day event. It's not possible without any support. So let's thank our sponsors, SYP Cricket Academy and 𝗀𝗃. This match is being telecasted on MVL Broadcasting and Production. Thank you all. Now we'll move on to the awards for the final match between Incredible Hulk 11 and Fire Strikers. The first one is the best bowler of the match. That goes to Kranti. He bowled 4 overs, conceded 26 runs, and has taken 3 wickets. Now the best batter of the match, that goes to the half-centurion Ranjit Reddy. Has made 51 runs in just 39 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 2 sixes.
Well bat.
The next one is the man of the match. It's not for someone who has made highest runs. It's for his all-round performance, especially in the field. It goes to Aki. With the bat, he made 30 runs in 24 deliveries. And he supported in the field as well. Now it's time for the medals for the runners team. May I request Ramakrishna and Nagarjuna to come over and present the medals to the runners team. The captain, please come and collect. Now Ramakrishna to present the rest of the medals. Now it's time for the medals for the winning team. Last but not least, the skipper of Incredible Hulk, Arjuna. Before we go on to the trophies presentation, let us also thank the people who made this entire tournament, this day's play, as smooth as possible. Let's thank our both of them. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the trophy presentation. Was the runners-up cup, the captains. Gentlemen, give it up for the runners of JAYAKETAN Sports Arena Knockout Tournament Season 2, Fire Strikers. To please present the winners' trophy to the skipper of Incredible Hulk. Give it for the winners, the champions of Season 2, Incredible Hulk. Congratulations to the winners and the runners. Keep playing, keep enjoying the game of cricket. That's all from the presentation. This is Sam signing off.